Oh yeah, that's how I did that. Sign into my own chat so I can read it in a big page. There we go.
You've been drinking? No, it's 3 o'clock.
The last vigil, okay. Hey everyone, how's it going? I am doing the FSQ for Heavensward. I believe this is the very start of it. The warrior of light and her brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present you my family home, Fortin Manor. I'm not exactly happy they're all French. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made. Let's get introduced.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
He looks French. It's a French high elf. Look at that mustache.
I found Edmond de Fortemps to bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortemps, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortemps.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders.
How's it going, everyone?
Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear.
Hey, how's it going,
Though
Rachel?
our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Where's the Rochelle?
Full glad am I to hear.
Hello, hello.
But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Please, no spoilers. This is my first time through the main story questline for this game. Please. So we just got greeted. We just met French Count. Though our friends in House Fortemps have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. 'Twould seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. Already toured the city. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. We will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Their documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Oh, the House of the French Elves. So my green card. Those documents identify you as wards of House Forton. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Forton, but let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured, we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Mars, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! If you guys enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, please give the stream a like. I will not say that often, just so you know. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hopland, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all our other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled crozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza, if there are no questions. Oh, we are literally going to take a tour around the city. Well, best get to kicking. Can I go first person? No, I can't. This game's really pretty at times. I like the snow. The Hopland, so named for the bronze great shield borne by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. Oh, that looks cool. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thornton's famed Knights 12? Oh, that's cool. Very good, Master Alphino. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thornton the First to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Crozier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Delace, our master of the markets. Sorry, I'm just taking a gander at the actual city itself. Last time I was just, or at the end of the last stream, I was just finding my way. Oh, Christian, thank you, buddy. You're awesome. I really appreciate it. Are you a big fan of Final Fantasy XIV? Well, you clearly not locals of traveling peddlers, which makes you all... The signs of the seventh dawn, what remains? Ah, wards of House Fortemps, how very interesting. Count Edmond has agreed to us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners, should you be uncomfortable. Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? This is Final Fantasy XIV, bud. It's the massive multiplayer online role-playing game that Square Enix put out, like, a while ago. I've never... Like, I played it before a little bit, but I never paid attention to the main story quest line. I've always been curious, so this is me going through the main story of the game itself. Weapons, armors, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, it can be found in the Crozier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. So she's just got like tea or coffee brewing on a fire, hanging out watching the Jeweled Crozier. That's a pretty easy job, in my opinion. And here we have Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. I've already attuned all the Aetherites. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together what else can be found nearby. The Sky Steel Manufactory stands to the west. There our engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The holy stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, 'twould be best if you avoided that area. What's going on in that area? Now I want to go. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn down the Hoplin and gawp at the statues. Well, if you have mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knight, if your nursemaid'll let you. He's just an unsavory character. Good timing. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray pay that drunken lout no mind. Oh, but I must. I would not do so, it would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see the Forgotten Knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Mars. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet, nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too. So I guess we're all going to the Forgotten Knight. What are you doing? Clan hunts? Well, 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 what do we have here? You look like you've seen a scrap or two. The name's Atiene, and I'm a proud member of Clan Centurio, the toughest band of warriors this side of the steppes. You'll have heard of the hunt, right? The Grand Companies run it in the rest of the Eorzea, but up here, it's the clan's concern. We follow the same system, but we're free to pick our own marks. Okay, so, what is it? Gotta talk to someone down here. Looks like the hunt port's right outside. Okay, now it wants me to go to the board. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments, Master Gillibrand. Just Gillibrand will do, and I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I cannot help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs where we offer a menu more suitable to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the wyverns broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Alphino, I think it would be best if we returned to Forton Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord, the Count, would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please, do you know how often I looked at after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Mars and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. You're ridiculous to me. So does that conclude the tour? Do I go kill things now? Oh. Better bill hunting? Well, I guess it's good I'm just unlocking this now, because I might be able to find the hunts out in the wild randomly. Level 2 marks. Alright, seems like that's the end of those quests. So now I need to go back to the last vigil. My dog is currently scratching herself. Welcome, Mistress Morning. Shall I show you inside the manor? Yes, yes you shall. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagined pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took, and when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Amric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's needs is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I have heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Morning, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid Antorel and Emmanuelan. Emmanuelan in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the Fury, the two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station, and show Mistress Morning the respect she deserves. This is the woman who slew Gaius van Belsar and some half-dozen primals besides. She is not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. Ridiculous penalty. If you can pardon from their impropriety, Mistress Morning, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks, Fury willing. They may even learn something from you. Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortin has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. 'Tis an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Okay, so now I've got to help out both of these goofballs. Onwards and upwards. Shall we be off then, old girl? Ah, but where are my manners? Emmanuel de Fortin, second son of Count Edmond de Fortin, true-born that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in a society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true. But who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance, forever overshadowed by his siblings? Not I, old girl, not I. No bite. Let's just love each other. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me higher in their estimations than Arturel. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Ha 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 ha! Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Halinarte. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on hard times since the calamity. Poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. Okay. Did I win, Penelope? Do I win that one-handed? Better of it. And then we have Arturel here. Go on. No bite. No bite. No bite. Get my finger on your mouth. Thank you. Let us begin anew, Mistress Morning. I am Sir Arturel de Fortin, eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortin. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me. Unlike some, Horsechauffant has spoken of you often. If you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of houses Durandare and Desimel. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice it to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at the crucial juncture, but we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. So I've got a split in the MSQ that's taking me to two different zones, it would seem. She's online, right? Yeah. Well, I guess we can just do onwards and upwards first, since that was the first one we ran into, and it doesn't look like Raven's paying attention. She's doing MSQ too. The Forgotten Knight. Wait, wasn't it just right over here? Oh, it's Ethereum astrology. Huh. Astrologicum? Okay. Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound for Camp Cloud Top will be leaving shortly. Yes. Yes. I would like to leave this place and go to someplace special. Go lay down. Oh. What an avatar is this shit?
To call Eorzea home.
Upon an airship, wow. I messed that one up, guys. Sorry. I thought we were just doing like a little... Getting to see a little bit of everything.
High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds. A frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
Why does the balloon sit, like, off to the side of these airships? Would that make them float to the right? Well, I guess they have wings and rudders and stuff. And Manalaine. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Corithus may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind, we need to find Lady Laniate. Laniate. What? What do you do in French with 3 vowels right next to each other? Laniate. She is in charge of the garrison here. Oh, and when we find her, just follow my lead, yes? Excellent. Jamenfrist. And I instantly miss being able to fly. There's a repair vendor over here. Mender of wreckage. Start off with this real fast. I don't want any of my stuff to break while I'm doing this. I replaced my sword and shield, right? 255, 255, everything's 255. Right? Yes. Definitely missed the ability to fly. This is ridiculous. Gallicat? Why is it called? Why is it not? That's a big fat dodo. Oh, it's a little bat. It's not a bat. It's a cat with like mechanical wings or something. That's cool. Little Batmans. Little bat Catmans. Cat Batman. You let me know how that's supposed to be said. The Rose House? Is this like the Forward Operations Command Center or something? Mistress Morning, welcome. I am Sir Laniate de Halenarte, commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see. You shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francel would have been executed upon the word of the false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Helone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's Savior in person and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. Ahem, 'tis a pleasure to see you again, my lady Laniate. You cut an elegant figure as always, a steel-clad rose, equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. Oh, he's in love. Lord Menelaine, if it is not too much to ask, I should be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mistress Morning. Poor guy. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevation afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I shall show him a thing or two. I fear much and more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mistress Morning. She's just ignoring the poor guy. He's throwing his riz at her and she's just ignoring him? This could not have been the first time. This has got to be like often enough where she knows to just leave it be. While I understand Count Edmont's intentions, I would rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord does not get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from this experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then, when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Menelaine from shirking his duty. A request from Laniate? Why didn't she think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind. What is it? A mission? Yes, of course. That is why I am here. I shall do as my lady asks. Ah, Mistress Morning, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Honoroi, and I serve at the pleasure of Lord Menelaine. Lady Laniate would have me accompany Lord Emhenelain on his mission? Ah, I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. Were he of another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Now that Emhenelain is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago when we had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our people for half a year, until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Ser Mariel. She could use your assistance. Mistress Morning, I presume? Lady Laniate told me you were coming. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol, and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the floating isle. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Exalt, unless the Exalt's mother was a Gigas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Well, she was extremely to the point, which I enjoy. Oh, this is a big map. I guess Thornus. I'm starting to feel like everything here is just French. The wind sprites are probably called wind sprites. Oh, it's a boomkin. All right. I don't know what that is. That should not have aggroed me. It's like level 50. Yeah, I'll walk away. You know not what you should fear. I have no... You steel yourself for a mighty struggle, yet find no Vanu lighting the way. What the hell are you guys? It is a... turtle? A fuzzy turtle? It just meowed at me, oh my god. Go away, little dude. I don't want to end one of your 9 lives. Oh. Oh, I could have made that. Come on now. Ignition particle? I'm not messing with that person. If they're just going to ignite. Be like the Human Torch. I'm good. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? There was like 4 of them out there. 2 patrols. Heh, maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Toloni has blessed us with a mighty ally. Excepting your recent clashes with the Vanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the vaunted Protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs. So even were the Holy See to come under Jordvanian attack, we would be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mistress Morning, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that my enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. I don't know if I can hold that, oops. The, accent up too much. Right, so we're gonna psych you. Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? The poor bastard. You had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Surely you must realize how unsuited I am for monotony or of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Laniate will give me a grand mission, as befits my station. Oh. Well. Anoit is, excited. This seems slower than my horse. Is it actually slower than my horse? Maybe? Alright, go psych up some other sentries. Where's he at? Oh, I see him. What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. After the shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. And then he walked off, probably to go hide in a bush to go to sleep. I've got coworkers like that. Is this the same one? We'll get him twice. Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist. I will make an effort to be more alert, but really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of miles away from the front lines, which is just the way I like it, thank you very much. I have coworkers like that too. I go up the net? I can go up the net. Many thanks, Mistress Morning. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Manalaine said what? Ha! Well, I have no doubt that Lady Laniate will do her utmost to oblige him. She's gonna send him off to his death. He's not prepared for this. If Lord Manalaine is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect Lady Laniate will want you to accompany him. Ah, you might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Oh yeah, why not walk up to her and say the words yourself? Mistress Morning, Lord Manalaine has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany? Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Cloudtop, Jesus, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystal we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Eorzea Saran, to the east of here. I would have you and Manalaine bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained, but you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. You can... Lady Laniate told you to tell me about my mission once again? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right. Why do I feel like all I'm doing is being a babysitter? This seems unruly. So this is the Eorzea or Science Saran of legend, and nary a Vanu in sight. How disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Honoroi shall judge our entries on size, purity, and say aesthetic sensibilities. Let us begin at once. So we're gonna get 2 crystals when all she did was ask for 1. Okay. Oh, okay, through these things. They do perform their job quite well. This water crystal does not appear to exhibit the properties described by Lady Laniate. Perhaps you should inspect another. Well, this looks like the literal exact same thing. Yeah, it doesn't appear. Okay. So I'm looking for something of a spring crystal that looks different than that stuff, or am I just going from crystal to crystal? Yeah. This one looks different. This is bigger. This is way bigger. Mm-hmm. Not big enough. This one's taller. This crystal appears to be secreting a steady stream of water. Perhaps it is the spring crystal Lady Leneante seeks. A conodont? A conodont? Big old clam. Is this a sponge? What does that make this thing? A barnacle? Some reef stuff? Honoroi. Ah, Mistress Morning, have you brought your entry for the contest? Yes, I've got a spring crystal here. My understanding of such things is limited, but can this truly be used to draw moisture from air like water from a pump? Fascinating. Where's our, Amanalaine? Lord Amanalaine has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mistress Morning. We shall find him more quickly if we split up. Pray search the southeastern area of Eorzea as swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. So this guy got lost. Andor is fighting like an Ogdelia. Watch him be fighting a water sprite. Oh no. Oh, is it a sea snake that's going to be eating them? But you see no sign of a Amanalaine. Whoa, they said earlier that this guy shirks his duties. We don't think that he just, like, found a place to go take a nap, do we? Like, he wants to be a big tough knight, but he's actually just all, like, in a state of constant sleep deprivation. Mistress Morning, Lord Amanalaine has been taken by the Vanu. They had my lord surrounded, a whole gang of them. Please, you must come quickly. Oh. Now we get to have a fight. We actually get to kill something. The Vanu must have taken him into that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain? I will make haste to the Rose House and let Lady Laniate and tell Lady Laniate what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mistress Morning, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Eminelaine in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable. But he doesn't deserve this. Alright. What if I don't want to sneak? What if I just want to... Sneaky, sneaky indeed. Is it sneaking by if they're dead or gone to sleep? Yeah, there was no sneaking by any of this. By the Fury, you're not going to eat me, are you? That's not what you do to prisoners, is it? Mars, I'm over here! Chief Honu Vanu. Netherlings come to free prisoner. Spread word. Alright. He's just gonna watch? Okay. That's fine. Well, let's go, buddy. Whew. That was thoroughly unpleasant. Netherlings slink away like guileful Gellicats. Rally warriors. Oh. Oh, you guys are going to just straight up attack him instead of me. Now let's go. Is he meant to be that slow? Where are these two at? Oh, I see. Oh, horse chiffon. It's headed that way. If they were meant to help me, they didn't do a great job. Oh, whoa, 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 what are you doing? Help has arrived, Mars. I don't think I need the help, but thank you. I don't think you guys understand. I'm here to kill stuff. Oh shit, he's being attacked. This way, quickly. Okay. I'll take on the full village. Oh, dude, stop with doing that. I just took out like 30.
Reinforcements. Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, roils like blackest storm clouds.
Okay.
Offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells and he comes.
Who's he? Oh no, are they summoning a primal? Let me poke it.
The white, mighty Bismarck, lord of the mists.
Yeah, it's just a big white whale.
A flying whale? By the fury, it's a primal. We must away. Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
Oh, okay. I didn't need Sid's reinforcements, but I'll take it.
All aboard!
They just let us run onto the ship. Okay. The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us a few previous occasions. All right, more than a few. 'Twas but blind chance that brought us together this time. In case you were wondering, the Holy See has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with this creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. Just as said, Lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured, and you risking all to rescue him, and the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I am here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend, we'll speak again soon, I promise. So Sid's just running around fixing stuff. That's like, Sid is the engineer of the group. And that's all he does. A Madeline. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredibly harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me? Dead? On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primal, and that, old girl, is no small feat. I have made a historic discovery, a fact even Lady Laniate will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I am rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? Sure. Huzzah! Oh. Yes. That was meant to happen. Praise Olone, I feared the worst. What happened out there? Hopefully I'm being respectful to poor Eminence. A primal? Are you sure? Yet, now that I think on it, the Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend, a massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I have learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. Ah, you mean to say that they have fallen under the primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alphino. Aren't we forgetting something important, Lady Laniate? A little recognition for the hero of the hour, a few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on? Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Morning deserves all that and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Morning, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Horsefall, and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then? No more forays into enemy territory? Very well, I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, Lady Laniate. May our next meeting take place under more felicitous circumstances. Oh. What did she do to make him so errant? All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. There is no reason to be taking an airship home. Or a chiffon? I confess I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Aymeric of all that has occurred. And Manolane should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Last vigil. Oh, there's Raven. No one looked. Oh, it's that now. Welcome, Mistress Morning. Shall I show you inside the manor? A Manolang. Oh, it's you, Mars. Gods, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve of how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, how I endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? What? Okay. Oh, now I'm to go to Falcon's Nest? Something like that? Falcon's Nest? Shoot. Greetings, Mistress Morning. I saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands as per Lord Arthurel's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for the treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly, given the right conditions. They can carry you quite high, too, even over Snowcloak. You needn't worry about the directing the bird, of course, like all porters. She's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Okay. Kawarthus, Western Highlands. Oh, that is a that's just a frozen bridge. It's got icicles for days.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity.
Verdant means like green, doesn't it?
Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken, that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim.
Like, I thought verdant was like a verdant forest. Like it's overgrown.
To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Arthur. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an outborn chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwold is in charge here. He should be expecting us. What is that? What is that? Oh my god, look at that face. That is a face only a mother could love. Holy. It's got two little wings under its jowls. Oh man. Oh, look at those. Those are some, like, harpy eagle feet. Oh man. Alright. Enough looking at that. It has been far, far too long, Lord Antorel. Whom might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwold. I present to you Morris Morning, Ward of House Forton. Ah, yes, of course, Lord Drillmont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwold of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Morning is unfamiliar with our recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer the Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Forton are at your disposal, Sir Redwold. You need but tell us where to begin. So it did used to be like a green pastures and whatnot. Several craftsmen in service to House Desimel are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Oh, there's Roth. Yes, I am Roth, and you, who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I've the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But fury take me, this ice! It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words, there's pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Okay. Over here? So, icicle sprites are just roaming about? Yeah, they are. Ooh. Ha! Now there's a woman, what looks like she's found her marks. You're just the sort we need around here, the kind that'll hop to when she sees a task undone. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. It'd be a waste to keep you to myself when there's others out what need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask to head north to the pike and the bloody huge statue out in the waste, if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thiermont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Thiermont, but I reckon he's taken on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Oh, I never attuned to the crystal. There's just a random fire down there. I kind of want to go check it out. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you out this way? A Thorman Roth bid you assist me? Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. There you are. Have you the bristles? Yes. Yes, I do have the bristles. Ah, feel how coarse that is? That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldroth, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragon fire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon the statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I've a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Ystor, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, friend. You know, for someone that wants all my attention, you do biting my hand a lot. Oh, come on. Parkour! Parkour! I might have messed this up. No! You're telling me there's no okay. Can I just run up it? No, of course not. They don't like people parkouring, Penelope. They want people to run around and use the path. And you and I both don't like using paths. Oh, there's the frozen bridge. Well, one of them looks like there's another one off in the distance. Isadore. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest what you're talking about. It's an ice-crusted bundle. Confound it, they're full of a... What a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. Theramont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Theramont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwold. So she left food for him, and then it froze? That's unfortunate. Oh, 80 guilds worth not making this run. I'm pretty far out. I must applaud your initiative, Mistress Morning. Roth tells me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Antorell included. Oh, stop it, Penelope! Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not, but regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land, which can claim and has claimed the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Antorell will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Okay, so a party of knights were missing. It seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Rivers meet, Mistress Morning. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the Corthus Western Islands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. 'Twould not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. You made me miss out on lore. You're a good girl, though. Dumb as a box of rocks, but you're a good girl. Okay, you're smart. I'm sorry. Stop staring at me. Yeah. I was just out here. Reconnaissance lost. There's a settlement out here? Ooh, looks like this zone ends in a dungeon. Join the area. With a settlement and a couple dungeons. Oh, Ildishire is a town. Alright. Throw there, below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beast below would make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. I mean, I would have jumped. East of the Black Iron Bridge. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. You might be scared of beasties down under. I'm not. Who's this? Keeper of the Lilacs, Gentle Orchid. Ha-ha! A gaunt figure. Couple of gaunt figures. Are you all right? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Morning. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all around until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others... There was shouting and screaming, but after a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly, before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must... Have faith, sir. Justice will be done, but first we must see you to safety. Or you see him to safety, I go kill heretics. Splitting up is an option. Apparently not. He has the right of it, Mistress Morning. Whatever remains of the heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall. But we cannot very well leave our friends here. I will see him to Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. That's fine by me. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Mars, thank you. I am 100% okay with this. He did what I wanted, which is split up. And split up we shall do. They had a dock here. Yeah, they need to reclaim this settlement. This is huge. Well, had the dock. It's an ice river now. Fresh footprints next to a soldier. Ooh. I get to go hunting. The tracks continue to the north. And hunt we shall do. Suspicious footprints. Ooh, we got some more. That's a lot of footprints. Still heading north. Oh, they're upset. Help! Somebody help! Get back here. Follow the fleeing heretics? I'm not supposed to kill them? Alright, I think he's like one shot from death. Oh! Found it. No, no! I won't. Ugh. Oh, it's Iceheart.
Looking for me, I presume.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
Oh, it cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them, but I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard.
Is a Fulm afoot?
We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr.
Hraesvelgr.
And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
If you want to pause stream, your dad's going to be here in a few minutes to get close for it. I mean, she wants to stay the night again.
Okay.
I mean, these ones will go crazy when he knocks on the door.
Yeah.
Pause the stream.
There's not an easy way to pause it.
Or just cut it off and be like, oh, I gotta go real quick, and then I'll be right back.
That's fair.
I mean, pause in whatever word you want to use.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
So the war was
I will make this right.
a miscommunication. This race of Elgar basically a
I'm neither
primal.
a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
Penelope. Yeah, you're a good girl. Mistress Morning, praise Helona, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. Not too late. The entire war between you and the dragons is not to be happening. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, but we must not let that distract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy, tenacious devils. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it off here for now. My dad's about to come by. I will resume stream and probably like whenever he leaves. We might end up talking for a bit, I don't know. But y'all have a wonderful time. If you want to continue watching, please subscribe. It'll help you see whenever I go back online here in a little bit. It will be later tonight. It might be 10 minutes, it might be an hour, I don't know. But y'all have a wonderful night, and if you don't catch the next stream,